Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. News and views on the news and commentary. All right, here it is, the single mom wake up call. So basically, time is winding up. Let me shout out to everybody real quick. Hola, gudak, oi to the bang, bosses los, bonjour, mes mi kedu, bawani konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama, salam bonani jambo habari gani, assalamu alaikum and shalom. And shoot, I don't know what time it is to my brother out in Deutschland, Dwight. Man, what up, what up, what up? All right. I just don't know what I'm in Colombia now. So I don't know what time it is out in Deutschland. But anyway, y'all need to get a load of this story. Hold on for a second. Maya Warren sat in the hospital, clutching her stomach through contractions. She tried to focus on the baby, but she thought instead of her bank account. Hand me my backpack, Warren told her mother, crouched at her bedside. Earlier that November day, she had paid $1 for a scratch-off card worth $777. Now she scraped away, notice the nails, she scraped away the silver. Oh, damn it, Warren said, wiping sweat from her forehead. I didn't win. She's pregnant, and things are so bad that for her, that this pregnant woman is hoping for money from a scratch off. You heard, y'all understand. So her mama chimes in, how you going to be in labor and scratch on a scratch off? Her mother teased. Warren laughed, blinking back tears. She wasn't supposed to give birth to her first child with no money. She wasn't supposed to give birth to her first child with no money. She had held the same full-time job in Washington for 5 years, living paycheck to paycheck. She wanted to stash away some financial cushion. And now, we need that, she said, flinging away the worthless card. We need that. This whole story is going to be presented to you by the Washington Post, Daniel Paget, right? So, I want y'all to understand some things. This is a pregnant woman whose mentality is on getting money any way she can. Stuff is bad. Now, this raises a whole lot of questions. I'm just saying, pay attention to the hands, pay attention to the nails. You know, them nails cost some money to get all that glittery glit on there, right? So let's delve into this way deeper to show you what's coming down the pipe. Remember, let's get them thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and when you, for those who like to donate, my donation link will be in the description box. Take care of yourself and family first. I just wanted to remind y'all of how bad things are with the mentality of these BAWs, and just pay attention to everything here. All right.
I'm about to be a mother, and it's my first baby. I can't wait to meet him.
31-year-old Maya Warren is 8 months pregnant. She works as a home health aide taking care of elderly patients.
You don't work, you don't get paid. If you have a baby, you do not get paid.
Without steady pay, Warren moved back in with her mother and started driving for Uber.
The only people that have maternity leave is those in the office.
Neither job offers benefits to new parents, which means she receives no paid maternity leave.
So with me doing Uber, it's flexible. It's still not enough money though.
There go one.
58% of American companies offer paid maternity leave. The firms that do tend to use it as an incentive to lure and keep top talent. But the poorest workers in the U.S. have the least access to paid family leave. Warren is one of them.
I've been trying to do it like off the early morning on the weekdays, and then maybe do it like a 9 to 5. You know, you go in early and then you get off like midday or something. Cause I try not to be outside off the late night with me being pregnant, and he could come at any given moment. So I don't want my water to break while I'm out here at night. So.
After 2 days of labor, doctors recommended a C-section. The baby was here, a boy.
Okay. I know. It's okay. His name is Cortez Isaiah Wallace.
At home from the hospital, less than a week after giving birth to Cortez, Warren was ready to head back to work.
Bye, baby. Mama, see you later. Call me if you need anything.
The doctor told her not to drive, but she's doing it anyway. She needs the money.
I have a C-section. I mean, I was cut, stitches. I'm supposed to be in the bed, not sitting around here working while I'm supposed to be trying to heal with a newborn. With all jobs, whether it's part-time temp, I don't care. The law should be everyone get maternity leave. That way I could spend more time with my newborn son.
Hi, cutie.
She's signing up for classes to continue her nursing education, something she hopes will provide a steady income and benefits.
I just hope eventually things get better.
Your destination is on the right.
Now, let me fill you in on something. You see the mentality there. Government is the daddy. I'm in Colombia. I see couples. I see mothers and fathers. I see mothers and fathers walking around with children. Y'all know I've been back and forth to Brazil via Colombia. And even in Brazil, you kind of have that issue. It's getting worse. The more American TV, the worse it get. But then there's a deep-seated naturalistic thing that is within the people that are not within the United States, in that yes, a man is supposed to be in the house, a good one, a provider. That's who you're supposed to pick. Um, as neighborhoods get worse, as hope go out the window, hope you pick who you pick, because that's what it is, right? There is no lack of hope that we have in the United States, because the people that are making the babies are ones that won't have to take responsibility, because everything's already been taken from them, right? So they have nothing else for you to take. The ones that wish they could make a family now find that there is too much risk and volatility, is because who they would make the family with don't want them anyway, just want their income. Now understand what she was saying. Y'all saw those nails, the scratch off. She wants the government to support bad decision after bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. I believe that should be something if it's a couple. All right. Part of the problem with the financial debt is people want the government to be the daddy. They want the government to be the daddy. They don't want the good daddy to be the daddy. Then the guy that don't have anything going for himself, that they actually picked as a mate, all right, he's not required to be anything, but you can yell at him, oh, you men ain't this, that, and the other, when a strong man would turn around like, bull, look at who you picked. All right. Now, they go in. This is a woman doing an interview, but don't tackle the real reason that this woman is in the situation that she's in. In the interview, she gave away a lot more. She believes that the government should give her maternity leave with pay because, well, she didn't pick a good man. Understand this. She did not pick a good man. So she can't even get child support. She has student loans from a school who she overpaid for the type of education she got. She should have went to a community college. Understand this. When you go to a community college and get a loan, you could defer it or put call in and do a forbearance. All right. The fact that this did not occur to her to forbear the loan or do a deferment, it means because she has a health situation, this would qualify. It means she didn't go to a college where the government recognized it as a institution of proper higher learning. It was a for-pay college. You understand? And for those of you in Brazil that understand a little English, entende. And if you're in Rio, entendi. Yeah, I'm getting it. um, so they go like an estimated quarter, and they're trying to use this and trying to make this a sad, sad story about how the government should step in and start paying the women paid leave, right? So they don't want the fathers that they created the children with. They want to do whatever they want to do, and they want the government to take care of their bad decisions. And this is why our community, the black community in particular, is so jacked up. All right, so she goes on that the Democrats champion stronger safety nets. No, they didn't. They championed destruction of the family. And this is the fallout from the destruction of the family. When people say, I'm going to depend on something else to help me get by. And so because I'm going to depend on something else, I can make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. And the worst decision that these women are making is baby daddy material. All right. Don't have a steady job. You have to wonder what job he has. All right. So she goes into what can President Trump want it or whatever. And all of Trump's people, they're going to get maternity leave, right? Because they're top talent. They went to top schools. They decided to get their education. They have the name of a father behind them, right? We don't offer children that in our community. They don't have a name of a strong father behind them. They don't have a name of any kind of father figure behind them. When women talk about, oh, we got a father figure behind him, it's his granddad. No, but what about the father that can teach him stuff, that could be out there and run around and do stuff with the child? Granddad can't teach that child what he needs to know as a career. The granddad can talk to the child and give infinite wisdom. But he can't be running out there hands on teaching the children to do stuff. They, in this country, in the U.S., have forsaken the good man, and now they're wondering who's going to pay for their bad decision. They want the government to do it, or they're depending on luck, and that's a sad state. When you want the government to do it, or you're depending on luck. Asking for paid maternity leave for people that really are lower skilled, where if they don't show up to work, the company loses money, and then you're asking the company to bleed more money, all right? Because now they're going to have to take care of all these women's bad decisions over and over again, because this is not an anomaly. This is just how the community is. And as soon as a company start paying maternity leave, you think fathers went out the window then? What do you think is going to happen when that happens? So they tried to paint this sad story of this woman who makes only $20,000 a year. All right. And they tried to make it a sad, sad story. Good writing. Excellent writing to hide the real truth. All right. Warren accepted a job because she herself is a natural caretaker. No, she's not. No one that would choose somebody that don't have nothing going for themselves, they're not working, um, should be considered a excellent caretaker. They don't care. There's another reason she didn't care. The lady made sure to point out she can't rely on much help from her baby's father, who she says lacked steady income. She wanted to point out that it's the man's fault because he lacked income. No, it's her fault because she picked a man that lacked income. Of all the dudes that probably came her way, she went with the one for that swag. She likes swag. All right, and now she's carried that moniker, single mother. I'm a single mother. Yes, superwoman. Superwoman can't pay no bills. The country provide one protection to breadwinning parents, and it comes with caveats. The Family Medical Leave Act, enacted in 1993, ensures that workers can take up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave after birth, as long as they've logged at least a year at a company that employs more than 50 people. Hold on, look at what this is called. The Family Medical Leave Act. You know why this person is able to do that? Because when they created this, they were talking about intact families, mother, father, children. They weren't talking about Wonder Woman and Superwoman. Remember, Superwoman if you don't need no man, then you don't need nobody. But what they're saying when they say, I don't need no man, they're saying, I don't need a man because I got the government. So now, poor choices are really starting to bite them in the behind, as less and less men are okay with being the suckers. You know, the good men that you go to. Um, let's put it this way. In my last video, I told you about a woman that called me and asked me to put her on my LinkedIn, because I don't know if somehow you could look and see that there's probably a lot of people in my LinkedIn circle. I told her no. I told her no. Why? No, you didn't need a good man. You wanted a dude that you could get high with. Why would I put you in contact with somebody I know, knowing how you used to live and how you're probably still living? How do I know she's probably still living that way? Because she still ain't got a good man. She's a nice looking sister too. And well, she ain't a sister, but she's a nice looking black woman, right? At no point did she want to engage in a steady relationship with a good man. She liked dudes that bought her weed and stuff by the military post. So even if you're in the army, she'll pick the ones on their way out because that's what she liked to do. If you don't do that, she didn't want you. Now she asked me to be on my LinkedIn list, and I'm like, nope, find somebody else. Like, I ain't that sucker. I'm not doing jack. If you ain't been nothing for me, I ain't gonna be nothing for you. Oh, and she could thank them women on YouTube that took down my channel. See, I was a little nicer before then, but then I understand that no, these are people that mean to destroy me, no matter what good I try to do for them, even though I'm trying to call out some mess that they doing. So now, yep, you shut me all the way up from helping you. You didn't stop my message. You just shut me up from helping you. So yeah, I'm not helping none of them. Period. Unless this woman decides to make a significant effort to be something in my life that I need. No, not what she need. I'm already what a lot of these women need. I don't need to be anything else. But it ain't all about them. I'm looking at what they bring to me, and they ain't got crap to bring. You understand? And she's probably in that same boat. Now she got a child to bring to a dude from another dude that wasn't nothing. Her finances are jacked up. She pawned her gold ring. Her mom probably, she's probably living the same life her mom lived, being able to get by on the system. Now, why did she take such risks with the type of men that she got with? Because, um, hold on, let me get to it. She was at work and gripped her lower belly. She blamed the fibroids, the tumor-like mass that crowded her uterus. She had dealt with them for 7 years. This time, though, the discomfort led her to the emergency room. All right. And her Medicaid insurance would cover it. She told the doctor about the fibroid. The doctor told her the baby was fine. She told the doctor she didn't think she could get pregnant. Her condition made it tough to conceive and carry a child, according to her Googling. Y'all understand that? So, according to her Googling about fibroids, she figured, oh, I could get with Pookie and him and don't have to take any risk. Because after all, with fibroids, you can't get pregnant. And Pookie got her pregnant. Pookie don't have a job. He don't have no unsteady work. The dude wasn't working at all. Because this is the decision making that goes into this, right? They go, so she goes from home health and then she tries to do Uber. All right. Uber is another gamble. Now, instead of gambling $1 in the hopes that you get 777, she gambles $350 plus $215 each week from Uber's paycheck. If she didn't drive enough to cover the payments, her Uber partner in the deal, Enterprise, would charge her card on file. So she would have to pay. So when does Uber, understand this, and this is going to get to something else. She did the Uber. If you don't drive enough, you put your debit card on file, and Uber charges it to make up for it. She signed the contract. Another bad decision. This is a decision a man would not have made. unless he knew absolutely sure that, oh yeah, he could cover that. In Washington, Uber driver pull about $15 an hour on average, according to Glassdoor salary data. Because they are contractors, through the though the money arrives pre-tax. So yeah, the money arrives because they are contractors. Though yeah, the money arrives pre-tax. One would have to remember to set aside the earnings for Uncle Sam, and they said she signed that contract. Now this is where we get into. She aimed for 75 rides each week. She owed about 5,000 in student loans, 500 from old hospitals, 3 in overdue cell phone bills. Wait a minute, look at her nails. 300 in overdue cell phone bills. Debt that had trailed her for years, and interest swelled over time. She wanted to pay it all before the baby came and banish the collectors, the stress. Look at her nails. She made sure her nails and hair was done, but she paid a lot of money on that nail and hair. She could have taken that money for the nails and put it on the cell phone bill to pay it all to zero. But nope, she didn't do it. But the week before Warren went into labor, a cashier, understand this, a cashier at Chick-fil-A said her debit card had been declined. She prayed it was a mistake, though deep down she knew the cash was gone. Remember that contract? So now you get into a job where not only can you not keep full account of money that you have in a bank. Why can't you do that? Because you have an unknown entity that has the possibility to take money out of your account whenever you don't meet their financial goals for the work that you sign up to do for them. Intended? So basically, the moral of the story is that so long as everybody is looking to depend on somebody else and blame somebody else in the United States, they will seem to get that support for some liberal person that says, yes, it's not your fault you make bad decisions, and we should have other people pay for them. The worst decision made in our community is the single parent household on purpose. That's the worst decision ever made. It has devastated the community. Now is about to devastate the country. Time is winding up. The gambles over and over again is like the Las Vegas house. You may think you're winning in the beginning, but if you don't walk away and do the right thing, sooner or later the house is going to get all their money back and then some. Well, to these single mothers, the house wants their payment in full. With that said, I'm out. The wall is going to be beating these broke women down in a little bit, and all the luck that they wish for is not going to come through for them. With that said, I'm out.